Sorry cat, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai here from Thailand. Hope you're doing well. It is Saturday here in Thailand, which is one Sat here in Thailand, one Suit is Friday, one Sat is Saturday, and one Atit is Sunday. Anyway, one Jam, one Account, one Parahasa, one D, one Thai, one Sut, one Atit. That's the Monday to Friday in Thai. Anyway, so oh god, I wish my Thai was a lot better than that. Anyway, so I hope you're doing well. So I'm kind of 90% recovered from my cold from yesterday. So I just got a bit of it, and it's just basically just starting the last since I've been organising myself today. It's I don't know what it is, and it's got nothing to do with grass pollen. I'm not allergic to anything. I can eat anything. I'm not allergic to anything. So, for instance, the things I've eaten here would kind of like turn your stomach green. Honestly, I'm telling you right now. Since I've been in Thailand, I eat anything. I've eaten bugs and spiders and not cockroaches, what do you call them, scorpions, etc. Lovely, nice, bit chilly. And so for instance, so I feel a bit in the pink at the moment. I'm at 7:30, slept differently in a different area last night, so away from the draft, anything which is cold. She has a plum on, what's it called, a fan, which drives me mad, and and it was cold, and it's still cold in Thailand. For you, it's about 27 degrees, going to about 30. I believe next week is going to be a bit bad one. I believe it's going to go down to 20 degrees in Gruntep Mahanagan, Bangkok. 20 degrees, God. Oh. Honestly, for instance, I just don't know how I would survive in England. I really wouldn't. So but it's like so we're expecting about 20 degrees in for instance next week, for instance, but there's actually a place where they go north of Thailand, in the very, very north. People actually flock there just to experience cold weather, because it's frost up there, and it's on the mountain on the top, very, very north of Thailand, etc., and people flock there just to feel cold. You're welcome to it, honestly. Anyway, so there's a wind out, but even though it's sunny, it's going to be sunny for the next few days, etc., and temperatures up to about 30 degrees. It feels there's that humidity is gone, that feeling, that heat is gone. So it just feels it feels okay now. Okay, but for instance, now the sun's up, but it's not good at all. Anyway, so let's stop talking about the weather. So we got a game today, a massive one, and I don't think it's got enough media coverage. Listening to the Manchester City News podcast before, etc. They mentioned the Etihad, they mentioned the men, of course, never mentioned the ladies. I've actually sent in the comments, why did you not mention the ladies? The very important game with the WSL today against the Ranks. It is at the Etihad. I didn't think it was the Etihad. On my thumbnail, I've had to change it, because I thought it was Joshi Stadium. Again, I'm not with it now. Come on, but get with it. So and it's a massive game for us. Top of the league, Manchester City play against a very big rival. I've got to say, for instance, and they're playing half decent. And Jess Park, is playing very, very well. And so for instance. Why wouldn't she? She's a former Man City player. So, and we've got Grace Clinton, who's been okay, but been injured as well. But welcome back to her. And I think that's what Andree was saying in his press conference. It was welcome back to the 4 players. And I think I saw Lily Murphy is back in training. In training. So if she's back in training, then it's just Caroline. Alex and Mary, who are out at the moment, etc. In the, for instance, who's not, for instance, on the injury list. But so it looks like we've got a good squad for today, by the way. So, for instance, I'm quite looking forward to that. So the Etihad is at 1:30 UK time, about 7:30 here in Thailand. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm just going to be on W Sports, which is women's sports, etc. The channel which I'm promoting because I get it free. But no, it's great. In fact, I can just watch it in my home, at home, etc. And so it's going to be good. Anyway, guys, so let's delve into it. So we'll come into the press conference in a minute. But let's go to the farm guide. So the form guide, etc., which I always likes to go, again, you've always got to look at form, how the teams are doing. So United had a shock 1-0 defeat last week, etc., in the WSL against Aston Villa. And it was at home. It was actually in Salford, for instance. Again, so they lost 1-0. That was a shocker. That was where City won. But they bounced back, etc. They beat PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, which in the French teams are always pretty difficult to do at in Salford, etc. 2-1. So they beat Brighton at Brighton 2-3, etc. Brighton a half decent team, so that's pretty decent. Even though Man City have already beaten them as well, but we beat them at home. Atletico Madrid again in the Champions League. They beat them at in Spain, and they beat Everton 4-1. Where City beat them Everton last week 2-1. So yeah, but City have won and only drawn one game, that was in the League Cup, etc. Won on penalties. But other than that, for instance, we beat Liverpool at Liverpool, and Arsenal, of course, had a massive win against Arsenal. Previous meetings in all competitions, played 21, City have won 9, United have won 6, and draw 6. It's a pretty even keel. And if you look at the we played in a friendly on the 9th of August this year, it was a 0-0 at the George Stadium, and then we went to Salford, etc., and drew 2-2 with them in the Super League on the 4th of May. That was when we was having a bit of a bad season. I know we got stuffed in the FA Cup 2-1, etc. on the 13th, but we had about half of our players were sat in the stand. So, and that was not very nice. But anyway, but it's going to be an interesting game. It really is. So let's have a look at the let's have a look at the teams. Let me just pop in here. Where is it? I've got all organised. It was all organised. I'll tell you right now, it was all organised before. There we go. So let's have a read of a website. Again, I like to read from websites, etc. And the reason why is because to get a different opinion rather than my own. I'll read from cities as well, but let's read. Okay, so right, match preview. Man City have put together an impressive run of form since starting the Women's Super League in this season, with a narrow defeat against Chelsea. Again, I think should have beat Chelsea. The Citizens have embarked on a 7-game winning streak in the WSL, including narrow win on Sunday against a clash against Everton. Vivian Niederbayer and Kaneda Bonishaw grabbed the goals apiece to fire the Citizens to a 2-1 victory at Goodison Park, setting to the top of the standings in a bid to win their first WSL title since 2016. We need to get that back. And that's one of the reasons why Alex stayed, because she wants it back as well. We deserve it. Having racked up 20 goals in 8 matches, Andree Jegezek's side will enter the weekend as the league highest goal scorers. There you go. Which will give them confidence in breaking down the Rags side with the season's second best defence in the division. No, the hosts are also one of the 2 teams that are currently boast a 100% home record in the WSL this season, alongside the reigning champions Chelsea. So okay, good. In fact, the Citizens have gone 6 home games without since defeat, falling a 2-1 Leicester Chelsea the March, winning 5, drawing 1. So you already said that. Rags are sitting third in this first spot in the 2 points clear of 4th place Arsenal after winning 5, drawing 2, and losing 1 of their 8 matches. That solitary defeat took place on Saturday. We're home against Aston Villa, which saw Marie Taylor score a defensive effort in a narrow 1-0 win at the Lee Sports Village. The Red Devils then show character to bounce back with a 2-1 victory on Wednesday, again the Champions League against PSG. Milan Malad saw her opening cancelled out by Olga Gamarov before Fernando Roloff scored in the second consecutive UWCL game to collect some maximum points. As a result, United now finished match day 3 as one of the 3 teams with a perfect record, putting them in third place in a strong position to reach the knockout. They will now focus on the game on Saturday. Right. Okay. Okay. Manchester. Okay. So we're looking. So our WSL form, take out the League Cups and WSL. So we won the last 6 games in all competitions. Man City's form. United are drawn, won, drawn. For instance, drawn, won, lost. So Man City have actually got a 6. I haven't been unbeaten in the WSL. United have actually drawn 2 and lost 1, and won 3. So, but they're a decent team. So the teams, the hosts are unable to call on Alex Greenwood, Nadams Lazelle, Caroline Mary Fowler, and Lily Murphy. Lauren Hemp is pushing for a starting spot after returning back from injury around half an hour on Sunday. Nari win over Everton. Shaw will continue to lead the line for the host of the strikers, looking to add to the 5 league goals that she scored this season. As for the Vitters, Mark Skinner remains without defender Millie Turner and attacker Celine Bizet due to knee and back injuries respectively. Safia Middleton Patel will continue in goals with Fallon Toulouse Joyce is unable to recover from the issue that's kept her out of Wednesday's win over PSG. Dominika Janssen is set to return to the side after missing the week's outing through suspension, while there could be a recall to Ellie Toone and Elizabeth Taylor. Right, okay, so possible starting lineup for City: Yasamita, Kaspari, Rose, Kanak, Asabi, Hazagawa, Blinken Brown, Blinkdale, Miedemeier, Fidino, Hemp, and Shaw. Not quite sure Hemp will be in, but you never know. But other than that, I'd probably go with that. But maybe we'll say. I don't know. Right, Rags expecting Middleton, Patel, Riviera, Letizia, Janssen, Sanderberg, Mazawa, Zikarotti, Olm, Toon, Park, Mallard, and Teveland. Okay, sorry I've got your name wrong. Right, what they expecting. Man City, in a contrast to their rivals, Man City have a 4-week preparation, true, for the fixture, and consider they have won all 4 of their home league games this season. We think that they will with well-rested citizens to make full issues of their home advantage to claim a narrow victory at the Chelsea Stadium. So the Etihad. See, you don't know nothing. Anyway, so I think it's going to be a tough one. Again, I thought they did more in their games, etc. I thought they won more games, etc. I didn't realise they've lost. But okay, so let's have a listen to see what the bosses had to say. So he was listening to the press conference this morning. He was praising the fact that we got Grace, Knack and Lohan back again. For instance, all very important players back for us. Cindy Lohan back in defence, really important. The German international Knack started a 2-1 win last weekend after recovering from a knee injury this summer, while Clinton, Hemp and Lohman also featured from the benches at Goodison Park. I thought Hemp was really good when she came on, and really positive. In a significant boost, Yegelets ahead of his first Manchester Salford derby of the season, taking place at the Etihad Stadium on the 15th of November. Right, okay. So to go in 2 place top. Okay, so asked about Kanak, Kinton, Hemp and Lolan prospects of featuring in the game, he said yes, it is for one of us to consider what is the best way of winning the game. It is also good for us, of course, the ones that are coming back to give us competition for each position is a bigger team and raises the level of in the training session. Yeah, he mentioned that was quite interesting what he says. When you have more players, the load is little less, and then when you have a few, you need to be careful in how you load the other ones because the repetition becomes more. Adds quality too. It gives us opportunity to think how we want to start and end the game. Yeglitz also spoke about the long-term absentees and recoveries of Alex Greenwood, Mary Fowler, Karen and Lily Murphy. But Lily Murphy I saw her back in training, saw in picture of her back in training. So that was good news. So haven't heard anything else. I know I'm not. Again, for instance, it'd be nice. I know Mary Fowler's recovering from an ACL. Still don't know what Caroline has got or Alex Greenwood's got, but so I heard coach confirm that this weekend's clash would soon for any of them to return to Sun and progressing how they are progressing well. He did qualify that none will be rushed back soon, which again, for instance, this was something with the men and the ladies had last season because of all the injuries pushing people back, and then getting injured again and back again. They're progressing well every day and working hard, and they're very good. We have a very good performance team with a backup staff. They are working every day to these players. They are on their way back. Football's got to take some time. Yeah, again, for instance, you've got to take time with these players that are coming back. And again, the last thing you want to do is do what we did last season. For the both men and the women had terrible injuries. In watching the FA Cup last year, watching all the ladies actually sat on the bench, etc. And was a goal who could be playing. We literally United just toiled with us. It was only a matter of time before they scored, and then losing, then having Mary Fowler going out of an ACL, etc. It was just just heartbreaking. It really was, because coming into the game, etc. After we sacked the manager, for instance, and then bringing in for instance, and then it was just heartbreaking. We kept going out to losing games and getting players getting injured, and against Chelsea, the amount there was games against Chelsea we had to play, and it was heartbreaking. It really was, watching our season just go down. Okay, but we ended up fourth, etc. So we got to give us our credit for that, and we will go again, etc. And we're top of the league at the moment, so we're smiling. We should be smiling. But even though to me the performances need to be better. So for instance, after we played against the teams lower in the division, bottom of the team, or taken from bottom, or a championship team, etc. Allowing them back in, like we allowed Everton back in last week. We need to be more start off the way we started off against Everton, and winning the game and dunking and so for instance, we got to be more, we've got to be better basically. For instance, we're going to keep that tempo up and maintain that tempo for me. Right, Laura Combs has reached 200 WSL appearance, which is very nice for her, reaching a milestone over West Ham, making her 200 Barclays a league appearance, which is excellent. Well done to Laura Coombs. Vivian, she was talking the Barclays Super League record. This is why we are so excited for the WSL derby this season. Did I say that? Which sees us host the Rex, the Newton Heath. It promises to be a thrilling matchup between the two teams, looking for making statements in the early stages of the WSL, while Race is also getting one over our cross city rivals. Miedemeier has been the centre of a strong start for City, while she's quick to emphasise that every game is important for the Blues' quest for silverware. She admitted the match at the magnitude of also adds spice to the occasion. None of the games in the league is easy. Everyone is good enough to take points off everyone. It's true. The Dutch international begins, but playing in a big occasion at a full stadium is what the girls want, and what I want as well. It'll be an experience itself. As a big draw, you'll get to see some of the world's best players. The atmosphere, and obviously being in a big stadium. I don't think you need any more reasons to come and watch the game. I hope it's going to be well attended. I'm sure it is. Giving her track record to finding the net, Niedermeyer was unsurprising on the score sheet for her first Manchester Salford derby experience last season. But it was a frustration in the Blues, who were unlimitedly lost 4-2 at the Etihad Stadium in January 2025. Although City gained revenge 3 days later with a 2-1 League Cup victory win and a 2-2 draw at Old Trafford in a brilliant game of the season, consigning us to a 4th place finish in the WSL. Multiple injuries led to key members of the squad, certainly didn't help, but Miedema is looking forward to facing United with the healthiest selection of players. Correct. She's added, we had so many injuries last year, it was really frustrating because we had so much quality. We wanted to play those games fully fit and hope to get a result we wanted. It was a big game. It was a big game for United, and it's the big games, United, Chelsea, and Arsenal, that people want to come and stadiums for. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm a bit nervous, I gotta say, but I do believe the girls can get it over the line. We need to keep that tempo up. Be very secure. It's good to knowing that we've got players back. That's going to be massive. And also, as they said, we didn't play midweek, so the players had time to to get back together, fitness up players, and then getting 4 players back as well, which is important. So I still fancy us. I still fancy us to beat the Rags. I'm going for a 2-1 victory as well. Again, for instance, we've got Jess Park, etc. They've got good quality players, but I do believe that, for instance, we can get it over the line and maintain our place at the top of the WSL. So I'm really looking forward to it. Excited. So I hope it's been well attended. If you're going, enjoy. And I'll be watching and really looking forward to the game, and wish the ladies well, especially against the Rags. Don't want to lose to the Rags, no way. Anyway, guys, gonna love you and leave you. True Blue Tie from Thailand. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking, and I'll speak to you tomorrow after the game. Let's hope for a City win. Come on, City.